Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and today I want to show you a DeCoRe kit. If you're familiar with DeCoRe clay, it's an epoxy clay, and they've come up with these wonderful kits which have everything you need to complete the featured project, which here is a ring. And I just want to open it up with you and do this project so you can see what's involved with these kits and what you'll be getting. So when you flip it over, you'll see that it looks like all the information is in Japanese, but it's not. Once you actually open it up, you'll see it's been translated. So you've got your photo here to follow. You also have a photo in the actual instructions as well. And then when you open it up, you'll see you've got the clay that you're going to need. It has two colors. It has a rose and a white, and it's got part A and part B included for both, and it's actually already measured for you. So you'll know if you work with epoxy clays in the past, you have to have equal parts of A and B, and they've already done that for you. Now this also has two different colors of crystal chatons, and they've included those for you as well. And then the ring finding. So you've got everything you need except for an applicator, and so I've got a magical pick right here, and I'm going to use it to apply my chatons. Sometimes you will find little toothpicks with wax on the end. Those work great as well. There's a variety of different products out there. I'm using the magic pick though. So I just want to open this up. This is the twin flower ring, and it's got all these great instructions, and it's really quite easy to follow. At the top, it shows you what you have included, and then it starts to tell you what to do. So it tells you to mix part A and part B for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I can tell that we're going to start here with the rose color, so I'm just going to mix the rose color. And you have about an hour work time before it starts to get really hard, so allow yourself to, relax, have fun, go about this, and just enjoy. Normally with epoxy clay, you're going to use gloves. This is such a small amount, it's going to be okay just to use your fingers. I think it'd be a little too hard with gloves. So rose, A and B. We're just going to open it up, and I'm just going to rip the actual packaging. It's a little easier to get it out. Now I'm working on a beading mat, which does have fibers in it, so I've taken a little Post-it note, which is clean. I'm going to put my little clay on it so I don't get any of the fibers in the clay. So I'm just going to squish them together. And I'm going to do this for 3 to 4 minutes until all the striations are gone. Okay, as you can see, we now have a nice uniform color, and now we're ready to go to the next step of the instruction. So you can see it shows you here that we've got the blank ring form, which is right here with the big flower on top. It says we need to add the clay, and it's going to go ahead and equal this. So we need to fill all these little holes with the rose colored DeCoRe clay. So to do that, I'm going to pinch off a little bit at a time. And fill the little cavities. Okay, almost done. Just have the center of the flower to go. As you can see, it didn't actually take that much clay. I have quite a bit left over. So if you have another project handy, you'll want to use that within an hour. All right. So I filled all the little recesses, and I'm trying to shape it. I'm trying to just make it so that it doesn't go too far out of the line of the finding. So that part is now done. So I need to look at the directions, and now it's telling me that I need to add my rose chatons, and it's telling me to do it from the outside in. So if you can see in this diagram, it's saying I need to do them along the outside of each petal and then fill the interior, and then do that for all of them. So I'm going to do that right now. It's got the 2 colors of crystals. I'm going to go ahead and open up the rose ones. I'm just going to put them on my little notepad so I can see them. Got my magical pick, so whatever you're using, that's great. You just need something that's going to pick up a crystal and be able to put it into the clay. So 1 crystal placed. You want to push it enough that the outer edge of the chaton is just barely underneath the clay edge, and that way it will hold. And these are small, so they can be a little tricky. I'm just going to work my way around. It's up to you. You can put as few or as many of these as you want. The clay is self-hardening. It is going to harden on its own overnight, so you don't need to bake this. And you also don't need an adhesive to glue the chatons to the clay because it's sticky. I'm going back and I'm reinforcing it. I'm pushing my crystals down into the clay a little bit more. And now I'm going to also trim up the side as well. Okay, and now I'm just going to go along, do the other petals, and do the center as well. All right. So we finished the pink flower, and now what I want to do is I actually want to go back and I want to make sure that all my crystals are set properly. So I'm just going to go back and reinforce, because they do move around a little bit when you're working with it and putting other crystals in. It squishes the clay around, so I just want to make sure that they're okay. So that one is done. Now I want to go do the other flowers, the white flower. Same exact process, but what you do need to do is you need to go make sure you wash your hands before you touch the white, because you've already touched the pink and there's probably a little bit of residue left on your hands. So you want to do that, then you'll go ahead and we're going to put the white clay in. Now we're going to do the same process with the white. So I'm just going to mix up part A and part B for 3 to 4 minutes and then apply it to the setting. I just finished my ring, and I want to show you, I actually tried 2 different techniques on this one. I did the pink one where it showed more of the finding itself, so I used a little bit less clay and fewer of the chatons. And then for the white one, I made it a little bit puffier, so you don't really see the finding below, and I use more crystals. So either way works. There's enough in the kit for you to do whichever option you like. And as you can see, it does. It looks just like the picture when it's finished, and the instructions are really easy to use. Everything's included. All you're going to need is a little applicator to apply the chatons. I don't recommend using your finger for them. If it was a really big one, you could, but you're going to need more of like a little precision tool. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gives you a better understanding of the DeCoRe jewelry kits.